Hi everybody, Natasha Wilkinson here, your independent Scentsy consultant for Mount Isa, Australia. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. We're about to do a first sniffs of the No Tricks, Just Treats Halloween collection that will be dropping with the rest of our Halloween collection on September 1st. I will do a run through of the rest of the Halloween collection at a later date, but I thought I would keep this video specific to the Halloween collection of 6 bars that is coming out here in Australia. Now, before I begin, let me just say that these scents are completely different to the other scents that are in Region 1 and Region 2. What they have done for our region here in Australia, October for us is our spring. So we're coming into our spring and our summer. We're coming into our hotter weather. So they decided to try and create a collection that you could say is more catered for our weather. So I'm in two minds about this decision. I can guarantee you that this is going to sell, that a lot of people would probably in Australia enjoy the fact that it is more seasonal specific to us. But I'm feeling for people like me that are bakery and spice lovers. So let me explain just a little bit of why I'm feeling a little bit like that. So for me, I'm seasonal. So yes, these are type of scents I would warm around the time of year they're being released. But I find as a whole, when it comes to our general catalogues that we have, our spring, summer, our autumn, winter catalogue here in Australia, that they're very much jam-packed full of all the fresh, all the fruity, and all the floral scents. And for me, they're very summer specific. As I said, I know there are a lot of moodle melders out there, and I know fruity and fresh are on the top tier of favourites when it comes to fragrances. But I feel like we don't really get as such something that would be classified as a autumn-winter catalogue. Even though we do get an autumn-winter catalogue, I feel like for me personally, they're more scents that I don't want to reach for during autumn and winter. They're scents that I want to reach for in spring and summer. For me personally, my melting in autumn winter usually consists of scents from my Scentsy Club that I have collected from limited time collections and from Bring Back My Bars, because that is where I get my winter scents. That is where I get my bakery. That is where I get my woodsy. That is where I get my spicy scents that I personally love to warm in winter. And a majority of those collections usually come from the Halloween or the Christmas collections, to be honest with you. So I kind of feel like mixing it up has kind of, while it's going to be good for my club when it comes to the Halloween collection, I feel like mixing it up has kind of taken away some choice that I would normally use for later on in winter for myself personally. As I said, I still think this collection is going to be really great, and I still think it's going to sell really well. I see why they've done it, but I'm also seeing the flip end of the scale where we don't have a catalogue that is saturated with bakery or spice scents. We're very limited in that, and we usually rely on this type of collection to fill the gap with that type of fragrance family. So let's delve into our first sniff, shall we? So you can grab these bars from the 1st of September singly. You can get them in a 6-pack, you can get them in a 3-pack, you can add them to Scentsy Club, or you can get the collection like this, which will come with your No Tricks, Just Treats gift bag. So, usually what they do with the Halloween collection and the Christmas collection, they give you 3 bars. But this year, we're getting 5 bars in this collection. So, the Halloween collection is coming with 5 bars, and I'm just going to pull up the scent notes as we do a first sniffs of these fragrances for you. So, we have Beautiful Boutique, and you've got the skeleton heads on here as your packaging. I will say that the artwork on these bars are really, really cute. So, Beautiful Boutique is pink cherry blossoms and sheer osmosis levitate through fresh spring air. And this is being placed into the floral category. So this is going to be one for our floral lovers. And it is quite floral. I do agree that this does belong in the floral category. The cherry in here is smelling a little bit artificial. It's smelling, I don't want to say like a maraschino cherry because it doesn't have that bakery note that you get with the maraschino, like in maraschino sugar cookie, but almost like those, which is still a maraschino sugar cookie, maraschino cherry, where you get those really sickly sweet cherries that you put in cocktails. So I'm smelling a very powdery floral and those very, as I said, sugary, almost glazed cherry note that you stick on a cocktail umbrella is what I'm smelling when I'm smelling this. And it's a little bit overpowering to me. I love florals, but I don't know. I can smell those 2 scents distinct. I can smell the floral and then I can smell the cherry after. It's not, doesn't smell like it's blending well to me. But that's just on cold. This may warm really beautiful. I don't know that I'm a fan of this one, to be honest with you, on cold. Strength-wise, it smells like it would hold up in an open concept area. I would say more mid-strength to high strength. Very interesting. Hang on just a moment. Okay, so the next one that we're going to talk about is Zombie Punch, and you've got your zombie feet sticking out and your zombie eyes on the packaging. So this has been placed in the fruity category, and it's described as island pineapple and maraschino cherry reminate the depths of dark rum. I don't know that I'm smelling rum, but for me, definitely 3. They've definitely picked the right category. And I don't know that I'm picking up maraschino cherry either. I'm picking up a lot of the pineapple, but it's a very, and it could be the rum that I just said I'm not picking up. The pineapple in here has a almost citrus depth about it, pineapple is a citrus, but almost verging like on an orange, but not quite an orange. It's definitely pineapple heady, but there's a depth about it that I can't quite put my finger on it, which is giving it almost a sherbety, sugary, but juicy, fruity pineapple at the same time. I don't mind this one. I would have thought, I'm not a punch person. It's not something that I would pop in my Scentsy Club by any means, but I can definitely see myself enjoying this and warming this. It definitely isn't going to replace my Pina Colada Cha-Cha. Hands down, that's the best pineapple scent that I enjoy. But this is a very different pineapple scent, and for me, pineapple scents can go either way. I either really love them or I really hate them. I'm finding this very unique and something that I would enjoy. Would I pick up more? Probably not, but that's only because, as I said, I do gravitate towards Pina Colada Cha-Cha as my pineapple scent, but this is one I would definitely enjoy while it's warming. And I feel like this isn't as, I guess, bright and watery as Pina Colada Cha-Cha, because it does have that little bit of depth about it. So when you're not quite ready for your full-on tropical, but are wanting to start to head towards those type of scents, this would be a really good scent for that. So the next one we are going to talk about is Moonlight Blossom, and you've got the pictures of the haunted house on this one, and this is being placed into our citrus category. So it is lush kiwi and juicy mandarin lurk in the shadows of pineapple leaf and apple. Oh, this one is broken. So, again, I wouldn't call this full-on bam smack in your face citrus. Like, if you're expecting something zesty or something full-on in your face citrus, I wouldn't expect that, because it's like the kiwi and the apple is adding a bit of a powdery sweet freshness to this. It's not powdery in a floral way. It's almost like a laundry powdery note, or that powdery note you get from an apple when you bite into an apple. There's a little bit of a sweetness, and instead of being a citrus, I guess that is zesty or bright, it's a little bit tart. So it's like it's playing on a tart sweet, but then it's got like that powdery laundry-esque almost undertone about it. Now, I have been pleasantly surprised. I find when there's kiwi scents in bars, I actually quite enjoy them when they're warming and fall in love. So this one, whereas both Zombie Punch for me and Beautiful Boutique were on the more mid to high range scale, this one smells like it's a lot lighter. It's mid heading down towards the low. So I don't know how well this would hold up in an open concept. I feel like this is more bedroom, bathroom type scent. So that was Midnight Blossom. And the next one we're going to talk about is Howling Forest. And you've got the creepy trees with their faces. Every time I look at those pictures with the creepy trees and faces, I'm reminded of the Wizard of Oz for some reason, where that tree starts throwing the apples at Dorothy. That just reminds me totally of that movie. So this is being placed into our woodsy category. This is notes of sheer citrus, fresh cut hay and vanilla, whistle through branches of Cuban mahogany. And it's this almost, it's not quite black, it's like a grey verging on a black colour. Ooh. Again, I wouldn't say citrus. I think I'm picking up more of the mahogany, and there's a smoothness about this. This is verging, if you like scents like vanilla suede, vanilla oud, it's not as sweet as those, but it's got that masculine earthiness about it, and it's not quite cologne either. You can definitely pick it up as if it's maybe heading that way because it's got that depth from the mahogany. I'm quite liking this one. This is quite earthy. Again, I wouldn't classify probably this as Scentsy Club worthy, but this is definitely one I would enjoy during a transition into winter scent, early autumn. And again, I feel like this is on the softer side because it does have that almost body care, masculine cologne earthiness about it. As I said, not quite cologne. It's just not cologne there, but if you added bergamot or something that from the citrus family, if the citrus is heavier, it would probably start to lean towards that cologne type spectrum. So that is Howling Forest. And then the last one in our collection is Creepy Coconuts, and it has also been placed in the woods category. And Creepy Coconuts have their cute little coconuts and the coconuts heads on there, and this is hut wood warmed by tropical spices with a looming air of coconut. So think a more earthier woodsy version of Coastal Sunset without the perfumey note. A more masculine, spicy version of Coastal Sunset. And I feel like that's what Creepy Coconuts is. I like this one, but I like Coastal Sunset. I'm finding I like coconut scents. This isn't a summery coconut scent though. That wood note adds warmth and depth, definitely. Again, light bedroom scent. Out of all of them, if I were to put any in my Scentsy Club, it would probably be Creepy Coconuts. Again, I feel like this is masculine, like heading towards that masculine cologne note, but not quite cologne, because you got more of that spice and woodiness about it. And I feel like this might perform well. This is going to be interesting to warm. I quite like this one. So they were the 5 scents from the Halloween collection. If I were to rank them from my favourite to my least favourite, so let's go from my least favourite to my favourite. rather than my favourite to my least favourite. So my least favourite was Beautiful Boutique, and normally the floral scents are right up there. I'm normally a big floral lover, but I don't know. This has got an artificial cherry note in it that just is not appealing to my nose, and the floral note in here is very heady and very powdery. Then my next one going up in line would be Zombie Punch. I would definitely warm this one. I would enjoy it, but it's not something I would probably go back and get a bunch more. So now I can't decide which one I like more out of these two. I feel like based on cold sniff, these two are sitting at equal second and equal third, and they totally could be interchangeable depending on their warming. So that is Midnight Blossom and Howling Forest. I feel like I would definitely pick up a few more of these. Scentsy Club worthy. I'm not thinking that they're Scentsy Club worthy for me, but there's something that I would potentially pick up a few more. I feel like just based on cold smell, maybe Moonlight Blossom would be my third choice in fragrance. And I'm throwing them everywhere. Hang on just a moment. They're not going to do any good being thrown on the floor. Thrown in a warmer, they'll do good, but not on the floor. Just throw it on the floor again. I keep forgetting that this one's broken. And it looks like I'm about to break all the others if I keep throwing them on the floor. So, going second, I would say Howling Forest. Definitely want to try warming that one. Again, this could potentially head towards Scentsy Club depending on its warming. Based on its cold note, still headed a little bit masculine, and I feel like I'm still going to like scents like Vanilla Oud better, but I feel like that this could be something I would definitely pick up a few more. And my favourite based on cold sniffs is Creepy Coconuts. This, if it warms well, would probably be the only scent that would go into my Scentsy Club, because I feel like this is a unique, more wintry coconut smell, and you don't get many wintry smells that have coconut and spice. I feel like out of all of them, this is a very unique scent. So that was the No Tricks, Just Treats gift pack. As I said, they will be available to purchase to the general public from the 1st of September. I will be taking pre-orders for the Halloween collection and for these bars. If you are interested in partaking of my pre-order, all you'll have to do is fill out the form down below. If you don't have a consultant in Australia, I will put all my details down below. I would be more than happy to be your consultant. If you're in New Zealand and looking for a consultant, I'm quite happy to open up that cross-border agreement for you to shop. I just don't have any New Zealand customers, so I don't have that cross-border agreement open, but I'm more than happy to open it up. You just have to reach out and message me and let me know if you're interested in shopping from New Zealand. So the No Tricks treat bag, as I said, there are various ways you can purchase this. You can grab it in the gift pack with all 5 scents, and that will cost, if you can hear my dog barking, it's 2:30, which means school has just broken out, and the dog will be barking at all the kids passing by. So you can grab the No Treats treat bag in the Halloween Scentsy 5 bar pack for $42, or you can purchase the bars separately for $10 each, or you can do a bundle and save of your favorite 6-pack for $50 or your 3-pack for $29. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, stay safe and bye for now.